In this lesson, we're going to have a look at the effect that performing transformations on functions has to the equation of the curves of the function. And we'll do this by means of just loads of examples. So let's start off with this one here. So the curve y equals x squared undergoes a translation to 0. State the equation of the resulting curve. Now, I always find it helps to write these out in function notation, first of all. So f of, and because it's happened to the x values, it happens on the inside, and it does the opposite to the x of what it says. So we want that to say x minus 2 in order to get a translation of 2 units in the positive x direction. So f of x minus 2 means replace x with x minus 2, sub in x minus 2 into that function, which implies that y equals x minus 2 squared, and that will give us the curve translated 2 units to the right. So let's have a go at another. So this one says the curve y equals root x undergoes a translation 0 minus k. That's a translation of k units downwards in the y direction. State the equation of the resulting curve. Well, we're going to subtract k on the outside of the function. It's outside because it's occurring to y. So it will look like this here. F in function notation, f of x with a take k on the outside. So that means it's the function root x with a take k on the outside. So that's that one. Let's have a go at another. So we've got this one here. The curve y equals sine x undergoes a stretch by scale factor 5 parallel to the x-axis. State the equation of the resulting curve. Well, in function notation, a stretch is something where we times by something, and because it's happening parallel to the x-axis in the x direction, it's going to go inside the bracket. Now you must remember that inside is the opposite. So if we want to times something by scale factor 5, if it's happening on the inside, we need to find a fifth of x. That's a stretch by scale factor 5 parallel to the x-axis, which means that y equals sine of 1/5 x. Remember, when transformations happen on the inside, we do the opposite of what it says to the x values. So if we want a stretch of scale factor 5 parallel to the x-axis, we want to times all the x values by 5. Well, the exact opposite happens inside the bracket. We divide x by 5 inside the bracket. And the next example says the curve y equals x squared plus 5x plus 3 undergoes a reflection in the y-axis. State the equation of the resulting curve. So just a quick little diagram. So the y-axis, let's say, is there, meaning every point is reflected horizontally. This is a horizontal, not a vertical reflection. Therefore, with it being in the x direction, it'll be an inside transformation. So what we're going to find here is f of, and it's a horizontal reflection, so f of minus x. So that means that y is going to be equal to minus x squared plus 5 lots of minus x plus 3, which is x squared minus 5x plus 3. So that's the equation of the curve when it has undergone a reflection in the y-axis, a horizontal reflection. The reflection was horizontal, so the transformation needed to be on the inside. So final example, and this one is the curve y equals x cubed minus 2x undergoes a stretch by scale factor c parallel to the y-axis. State the equation of the resulting curve. Well, if it's parallel to the y-axis, it's an outside transformation, and a stretch is a multiply. So we're going to do f of x and times it on the outside by c. That gives us a stretch by scale factor c parallel to the y-axis. So the equation is y equals, and multiply the outside by c, x cubed minus 2x, which would be equal to cx cubed minus 2cx. And there we have it, transformations of curves and the effect that it has on the equation of the curve. So now give the worksheet a go, show full working and check every answer as you go.